So, alright, onto the X7. This is not an X7 Phenom, as you can see. There's no, there's no Phenom logo. But this is an X7. So, I mean, it's basically an A5 with a X7 body, or with a more beefy military body, for those of you that don't know anything about it. But I was really stoked with the deal that I got on this. I'm a deal seeker, so I mean, all you guys are gonna be like, holy shit, really? I picked this up not with the sight and the carry handle rail. Basically take off the whole carry handle right here, take off the foregrip. That actually was for my A5 originally. What else do you take off? Yeah, take off the tactical flashlight, and that's it. This marker, got it for 200 bucks from somebody, and that included actually a G36C kit as well, and this freaking $150 mofo barrel right here. This thing is amazing. It's rifled on the inside. I can't wait to use it. I still haven't even fired this thing yet. Like, I've just been upgrading it. I haven't had a chance to go to a field. I mean, I picked it up 2 weeks ago. I had to drive an hour to pick it up, but I mean, it was worth it because this thing is really cool. Again, sorry for my shitty filming, but but yeah, like, I mean, I've got the shroud for it here, and I've got the stock here. So I mean, basically, I got 2 guns in one with upgraded cyclone feed. I'll show you the cyclone feed here. Now this thing is actually upgraded. It's got a lightning rod in it, I believe. Here, it does have vents right here for to purge the gas. It also has teched squishy paddles in it. I'm very pleased with the way this is coming. The squishy paddles were already in it. So the whole cyclone feed was upgraded when I got it, so I was pretty pumped about that. Carry handle was 24 bucks. I picked this up for 10 bucks from a pawn shop. The level bar. Scope, 20 bucks. I mean, this is all after shipping, so I thoroughly pleased with the deals I've been getting. The reason that this scope was only $20 was because there was no battery in it when the dealer was selling it, and they did not know. So they were basically like, oh, well, we can't get it to turn on. So I managed to win it in an auction for 20 bucks. And as you can see, here, let me show you. This thing's great. Let's see, can you see up that? Alright, so this is a red and green dot scope, and it has 5 brightness settings for each color, and it has 4 reticles. So great score. I mean, I am thoroughly excited for this one. I really don't know how I'm going to be able to show you guys how it works with the the exception of this pad. Okay, let me see. If I can, I'll give up on it and I'll show you a later video. Maybe I'll do this. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. You can see it. Sorry it's upside down, but you can see it. So, and then you can see, switch it, and I'll switch it again. So it's got a dot and plus sign with the circle with a dot. So this is, I mean, I'm a fan of Call of Duty, but I'm not gonna sit here and be one of those dudes that's like, compares paintball to Call of Duty, because I hate that. But I will say, I will make an exception for the scope, okay? It's kind of cool because it's like when you're playing video games, you get to switch out the reticles and stuff to your liking, and the colors to your liking, so, very cool on that. So let's see here, let me bring this up to a 5 so you can see the green. Green looks really cool. Again, I'm gonna switch it through so you can see them. And like I said before, there's really no point to have a scope, like no functional point, but it really makes it look badass. And there was a time when I actually got this I actually had this scope to where it worked. So that was a cool thing to actually get that to work. At least from a certain distance. After so long, obviously the paintball is going to go farther down to the ground, but that worked out. So it's got the short mag and it's got an ump mag for it. Like I said, all for $200. This bipod was $10 after shipping. I got a tactical light, which actually turns on. It's got a laser on it. Can you see that even? Jeez. I'm sorry guys, terrible. Okay. So there, you got a laser on it, and then you've got, obviously it works. Yep. And so, that was actually only, I spent like $24 for 3 things with shipping, and that was a tactical light, a power tube, which I'm going to show you here in a second, and what the fuck else did I get? Oh, yeah, I'm forgetting the coolest thing. I've got, I bought an Exalt feed speed, and then I've got my GoPro on here, which, I actually did buy a mount for the GoPro for the Weaver rail, $20. I find a lot of $20 deals. I try to limit myself to finding $20 deals, and if I can do that, then I win. So, pretty satisfied with all that. And I do have a couple of random things like, the offset extension and then the tack caps. I'll use them at random if I feel like it, but they're just kind of there in case I feel like using them. Yeah, what else? Oh yeah, so I'm going to show you my power tube that I got. I'm going to strip this up real quick so you can see. Alright, let's see if I can't make this happen. Whoa, about lost the camera there, but that's one thing I love about the X7 stock is, you can take the pins out, but it's not gonna move. Right. Just get that shake here. I can't get it to come out. No, you know why? It's not going to come out because I have to remove everything. Alright, so in that case, I'll just save that for another time because that's not really worth showing you, to take all that apart. Especially since I'm like 20 minutes in, so. But those are my paintball guns. I was going to upload something for you guys about making ghillie nets for your barrels, because I actually do have a cool way to do it. So look out for that, because that'll be coming up. I also was going to show you guys, I've got, the 2 basic woods ball markers here. This is a BT Omega and a Tippmann Alpha Black, which, in my opinion, are exactly the same. And there's going to be a lot of you who do know this, so disregard for those of you who do know, and for those of you who don't, because there are people who don't know this, sadly. BT and Tippmann are exactly the same. Hate to break it to you. So for those of you who like hate on BT that are like Tippmann fans, and for those of you who are Tippmann fans who hate on BT, basically they're the same thing. It's just, you know, an employee, a pissed off employee, you know, left the company, and he's got the designs. Now there are some differences, I'm not gonna lie, but all in all, the internals are exactly the same. So it's gonna be the same marker essentially. The Alpha Black is an E grip that I have, and the Omega is just, you know, mechanical stock. I mean, they both work just fine. Yeah, so if you were to go with an Alpha Black or an Omega is probably going to run you a little cheaper, which, go for it. If you're looking for an electrical one, go for the Alpha Black because it's got all the cool upgrades on it for the trigger. What else? Yeah, you can use a rip clip on the BT, and you can use a Cyclone on the Alpha Black. So, I mean, that's really the only difference. You know, rip clips are battery powered, Cyclones are air powered. So that was the way for Ben Tippmann to figure out a way around that. If you are starting out, I don't suggest to like just jump into an X7 or an A5. I didn't. I'm rambling now, so I'm gonna stop and then make another video later. Later.